everyone, and welcome to Seahawk Central News, your source for the latest news affecting the UNCW community. I'm Genae Randall.
And I'm Sarah Lively. Safe surfing to those internet users checking us out on YouTube.
That's right, Sarah. Seahawk Central News is now viral. Check us out at youtube.com/tealtv2010.
Seahawk Central News starts right now. This week, UNCW's Office of International Programs is hosting the 18th Annual Intercultural Week, also known as I-Week. The I-Week events began on February 7th and will run through February 12th. Nearly 20 events are planned to celebrate shifting outlooks in the global village. This program was created to teach the importance of diversity to the public, and especially those who are unable to travel or study abroad. On Friday night, musician Jake Shimabukuro will perform at 8 p.m. in Keenan Auditorium. He is known for playing the ukulele in many non-traditional ways, and his form has been captivating to audiences all over. Tickets are available for purchase at Keenan Box Office and are $6 for students with a valid ID. On Saturday, I-Week events will close with the 18th Annual Intercultural Festival. The event will be held from 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. in the Bernie and Warwick Centers. For the first time in the program's history, there will be an intercultural bazaar held in Warwick, where attendees can purchase gifts, decor, jewelry, and accessories from Asia, Africa, Latin America, and the Middle East. All events are open to the public, and for a full schedule of the events, please visit www.uncw.edu/iweek.
UNCW and Francis Marion University have partnered together to build a biological research station in Ecuador. Students will have the opportunity to work with professional scientists during summer field excursions and to experience the Ecuadorian culture. International programs believe students from many disciplines will be able to gain knowledge from the facility and help prepare them to become global citizens. Francis Marion will own and operate the institution once construction is completed by the end of the year.
Love is in the air. On Monday, February 14th, the UNCW Photo Club will have a Polaroid booth set up outside of Lutzy Hall to capture Valentine's Day memories of friends and loved ones. The pictures are $2 and will be available outside Lutzy Hall from 11 until 3 p.m.
Speaking of love, let's go outside with Rachel Nagel as she asks students what they have planned for Valentine's Day.
Hi, I'm out here on Chancellor's Walk asking my fellow Seahawks the question that everybody wants to know. What are your plans for this Valentine's Day? Let's hear what they have to say about the most romantic day of the year.
This Valentine's Day, I'm going to hit the gym harder than ever to try to get somebody for next year.
I will be spending this special day with my friends, and we'll be going out to eat and watching a movie.
This Valentine's Day, I plan on taking me and my date on a long motorcycle ride.
This Valentine's Day, I'm going to a study session before a test, and then I'm going to the NAACP sponsored fashion show.
This Valentine's Day, I bought me and my boyfriend a couples massage.
Okay, this Valentine's Day, I'm hanging with my mom, my one true love.
And I expect that I'll take my wife out to dinner and have flowers for her.
And this Valentine's Day, my boyfriend and I are probably going to get dinner together somewhere.
This Valentine's Day, unfortunately, my lady friend is in Houston, will be in Houston, for the birth of her first grandbaby. And the young lady was born yesterday, weighed 7 pounds 7 ounces, and is named Harper Marie. So, and I love both of them.
Well, it certainly seems like love is in the air. Whether it's your friends, pet, or significant other, we hope that everybody has somebody to snuggle up to. I'm Rachel Nagel for Seahawk Central News, TLTV.
Thanks, Rachel. After several delays, Subway will finally be coming to UNCW. According to the Seahawk, it took roughly 5 months for the project to be approved. Matt Rogers with Campus Dining said that all Subway staff have been hired and all the equipment is on campus. A meeting this week will determine what needs to be done to finish the construction. Rogers also stated that as soon as renovations are complete, Subway will be ready and open for the students.
Representatives from the UNCW Master Planning Committee met on campus this past week. Students and faculty were given the opportunity to share their input for the university's master plan. I had the chance to attend 2 of the committee's on-campus presentations in the Warwick Center and Wagner Hall. Students were more than willing to voice their opinion on alternative master plan concepts. Later this month, members from the committee will review the updates before their final presentations to the UNCW cabinet.
The UNCW Career Center is hosting a real-world survival event for students in need of financial advice. The main topics will be budgeting, debt management, and credit building. Mark Warebeach, who is in charge of the event, said that this is their 3rd year hosting the event, which has helped many students in the past. The workshop is open to all students and will take place in the Longleaf Pine Room of the Fisher Building on February 23rd from 3 to 4:30 p.m.
Now let's hear from Ben Tyson as he fills us in on the latest in the world of sports.
Hello there, sports fans. With the Super Bowl over, now our focus shifts fully to basketball. On the UNCW basketball front, both the men and women's teams have been very busy this past week. We'll start with the women who faced off Thursday versus Virginia Commonwealth, who were the only team to beat the Women Hawks in conference play so far this season.
Junior Kristen Hanser shoots a three-pointer and misses. Rebound by Maya Levels, 6'2" sophomore, who puts it back for the score. Then coming up the floor is Jessica Freeman, who shoots the open shot. Give me all 3 of these. Martha White gets the pass here from Brittany Blackwell and makes the open 15-footer, and then it's deja vu all over again as Blackwell to White, the 15-footer from the opposite box. And then down by 3 with 5 seconds left, Treasure Johnson shoots the game-tying three-pointer clutch shot. You can see she goes crazy there. UNCW did not lead in regulation. So we go to overtime, where Treasure kept on shining, making the tough layup there. UNCW would win 68-64.
The Seahawks won their record 8th straight conference game. White went 11 for 15 from the floor and added 8 rebounds. Blackwell added 15 points and an incredible 10 steals as well. The team then went on the road to Atlanta versus Georgia State, where they could not pull out the victory Sunday night, losing 76-67. Martha White had 21 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 blocks to lead the way for the Seahawks. Coach Cooper Dyke's club still stands at a very respectable 17-5 and 9-2 in conference play. They play William and Mary at William and Mary and on Thursday, and at Old Dominion on Sunday. Now on to the men's team, who also lost to Georgia State in Atlanta last Wednesday in overtime, 63-58. They only shot 30.5% from the field that night. That matchup was followed by a home bout against William and Mary on Saturday night in Tanner Milson's first game back after the passing of his father. Milson received a standing ovation every time he came on and off the court. Guards Matt Wallace and Ahmad Grant were suspended for the game for breaking team rules. Coach Peterson spoke on both of these events after the game. Now here's the highlights.
Tanner Milson with the pass up ahead to Trevor DeLoach, who has a nice left-handed layup. Then coming back down the court, this time it's Tom Cota Dante Morales, who drains the three-pointer. Then another three-point attempt, this time by Trevor DeLoach. He misses, and Matt Wilson fights between 2 Tribe defenders to get the nice rebound. Great hustle there. Then, this is Marcus Kitts, number 45 for William & Mary. Look at how many times he tries to put the ball up. Finally, he gets the dunk to go home, to much laughter from the UNCW crowd. Then Keith Rindleman with a sweet spin and then lays it in and hustles back down the court. Finally, Tanner Milson, his three-pointer there. This was his first game coming back after his father's death.
Trevor DeLoach had a career-high 28 points, going 10 for 15 from the floor on his way to being named Co-CAA Player of the Week. Keith Rindleman added 22 points of his own. The Seahawks also played at home on Tuesday night against George Mason. Our very own Nicole Mancini was there with a report.
Hey, I'm here at Trask Coliseum where Buzz Peterson and his team gear up for the Seahawks' biggest game of this year. The matchup also featured the 2 co-players of the week, Trevor DeLoach and George Mason's Ryan Pearson. Last time the teams faced off, George Mason won with a score of 80-52, and now we'll take a look at our highlights.
Tanner Milson with an assist to Keith Rindleman for a quick turnaround 10-footer. Then Ahmad Grant from the wing with a wide-open 3. Dante Morales with a covert layup. Next, Chad Tomko dodges his rival, Andre Cornelius, for a chance at 2, misses, but gets a quick putback by Trevor DeLoach. And now we have Tomko with the long three, and it's good. Grant coming in with the reverse layup. Up next, Cornelius drains a three from way back. Acorn was 7 for 10 outside the arc and had 25 points, bringing back an old rivalry with Tomko from their high school days in Charlotte. Tomko dumped in 20 points for the night. The Seahawks fell to 11 and 14 and 5 and 9 in the conference. I'm Nicole Mancini with Seahawk Central News, TLTV.
Thanks, Nicole. Another note from the athletic department, Athletic Director Jimmy Bass announced this week that he has hired Melissa Lewis as Assistant Athletic Director for Student Athlete Support Services. Lewis was hired from Florida State, where she primarily served as an academic advisor to the football program. She will be responsible for coordinating support services, monitoring academic eligibility requirements, and providing advisement on course and major selection to UNCW's 330-plus student athletes. One final note, congratulations to sophomore swimmer Carly Tanner, who was named CAA Swimmer of the Week. That's all for sports. Welcome to the Anchor Desk, Genae. Now, take it away.
Thanks, Ben. Our final story tonight is on an event taking place on February 19th. The Wilmington community will be invited to spend the day as a UNCW college student. A new program titled Tealin' Like a Student will open up 30 classes to community members of all ages. UNCW News stated that many classes will cover topics such as marine science, psychology, film studies, and nursing. The event will take place from 1:30 to 4 p.m. and will offer programs for both children and adults. For more information, please call 910-962-2041.
That wraps it up for this edition of Seahawk Central News. Special thanks to the Communications Studies Department, UNCW TV, and the Wilmington Costco for making our show a reality.
Even more thanks to Bill Denome and Dustin Miller. Check out the latest edition of the Seahawk at newsstands all over campus. Remember, you can keep up with Seahawk Central News by stopping by youtube.com/TealTV2010. I'm Genae Randall.
And I'm Sarah Lively saying, so long, Seahawks.